you don't know how to pray, or do you have any issue on you don't know how to recite or movement in prayer, or you don't even know how to pray at all? Well, fear not. We have the solution for you. This is the Solah training kit. Now, this thing functions as a normal computer, but instead it will help you during prayers. So some of you don't really remember how to recite some surah in prayer. So you might need assist for this one, especially in teaching kids. So what you will get in this kit is SRS, like I said, an application for Al-Quran, a mouse as well for navigating. You will get a smart ring for Solah, which is this one, very special thing. You will need display, and then you will need an HDMI cable to connect this thing to the display itself. Now, what the uses of this unit is basically it's a function as a reference for Imam to read long surah. An elderly Imam has difficulties in remembering long surah, and usually they would use some kind of huge Quran in front of them. So this will be a very big help for them. The next is for teachers. This would very much be helpful for them in teaching students when it comes to praying or education in Islam. Next is for students. It will be more interesting for them. Instead of they have to learn in their books in the very boring way, they can be more interactive in physical form, interactive. And for public users, it's basically worldwide or globally used. No matter your age is young or old, it doesn't require any specific skill for it. You can use everywhere or anywhere. Why do we create this thing? Well, let's say Imam misread the surah or forgot, as I mentioned earlier, or they would use a phone or a tiny Quran just to read, because they forgot how to read, memorize. For teachers have difficulties teaching one by one student. They have to check one person at a time, and it will be a bit difficult for them. For students, as I mentioned earlier, it's very dull and boring using textbook and without any physical interaction with themselves or with the teachers. For public, they really didn't pray because they think it's not a necessity. They don't know it's really that important of wajib for us. Now, how to solve this? Again, we're gonna use this thing as a navigation for Imam. Let's say we can put a Quran in here and we can navigate the page by using the button. For teachers, it will be more fun, it will be more enjoyable instead of, again, textbook or just plain whiteboard, typing and stuff like that. For students, for them, they don't memorize yet, they can use this kit to actually learn. Like, let me just put an example for you. So let's say you're going to click Subo right here, and then remember to turn on, alright? So let's say they can pray or bar. Now they can't touch anything because that's going to be a cancel for your prayer. So instead you can just click here. It's in next slide and so forth and so on. It will be much more, again, enjoyable. You can actually try to learn properly. And for public, again, this kit would much be great help for them. It's very affordable to them as well. Now we did an analysis in IKM student in here. So most of them, or some of them, think that pray is like a fundamental. It's not a necessity for us. And then some of them are lazy to go out to surah, or even in house, even the home itself, they're bored. And most of them, they just don't know that they have to pray. They really don't know. So so before we gave them the kit, most of them, the as in weak, they're very weak. Their pronunciation in reciting surah is very dull and weak. And then some of them can do a bit well, and most of them can recite very well. And after we gave them the kit as a test product, all of them improved significantly high. Now the starting price, as you can see here to the comment. Now we sell this kit right here through Shopee. You can search it in Shopee and you can buy it already. We have sold over 150 products of this, and so far all of the customers that bought it has a positive review of our product right now. Detailed product offerings. Again, this kit is very much helpful for every user. No matter your age, young or old, you can use this anywhere, anytime. It's compact, and all you ever need is a supply, power supply, a display, and you're set to go. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.